Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Scottish News Report. I'm here, your host, PJ, and today, we have major things happening day by day with the Belarusian War, the Gold Coast Republic, the second largest nation in the world, getting smashed by the Scottish Empire, and now we're coming back and getting hit again with another major news report with the weak Canadian government getting overthrown by a nationalist democracy. That believes that Canada was in a horrible state until that point. So, we are going to be heading over to Canada and sending one of our news teams from Greenland over to Canada to go speak with the new regional rulers. So, we are now here in Canada, and we're currently here at their currently under development capital, as it seems, with a few monuments, a few buildings, a map showing the region, right, and some descriptive signs. So, as we proceed to walk towards our Capitol building and enter it, right, we will be preparing our questions that we will be asking the leader. That is a heavily redstone-based nation and knows how to really show up everybody else when it comes to redstone. So, we are now coming in. So, Mrs. You know what? Just introduce yourself. So, what inspired you to do this revolution, sir? So you basically walked in, said fuck you, and then he just gave up. Sorry, I'm not used to your Canadian weather. It's a little bit cold, even though I'm from Greenland. We're from the southern part. So, what's your stance militarily? So you're mostly defensive. You won't take any offensive action unless provoked to. Alright, so, Alaska, a predominantly owned United States territory. Since the United States is fractured into two, and the western part holds on to it, will you try to attempt to take Alaska? No? How come? Yeah, reasoning and why. Hmm, understandable. I believe this stance won't last for long concerning your neighbors, but, you know. Um, what's your opinion on your fascist neighbor? As the current, he's the Twain Empire. He owns all of Eastern America. Right. Now, we heard that you may have had a few collisions in the past with the Nordic Empire, or formerly known as Sweden. Yes. Ah. All right. So, if you ever had the chance of revenge on him, would you take it? No. Well, it looks like your nation was, yeah, except for Russia. Oh, also, what's your current opinion of the Russian and Nordic invasions of Belarus that is unjust? Would would you like to for me to explain from other news sources I've been presenting? So, the Russians are attempting to retake old Soviet lands. So, Russia's invading White Russia or Belarus, right, to claim it. Well, the Nordic Empire, because they control Denmark, is trying to secure more land in the Baltics. Yeah, pretty much. And Belarus is, and Finland and Scotland are on the verge of intervening because war-wise, like the Scottish Empire and Finland are seeming to looking at the war as this is kind of fucked up. You shouldn't invade a micronation because you need more land. Fight a big nation. Be a man. Have some balls. No, the Russians never. Yeah, but since it is Belarus or White Russia, they're laying claim to it. Oh, actually, fun fact, Scotland has actually established relief organizations to help war-torn nations. Yeah. So, what would you do if Finland got involved with the current Belarusian war? No, it is Otto von Biscuit or Charger. Oh, actually, can I just say this already? The Nordic and Russian governments have already bombed civilian cities, so not too pleasant. Yes. Alright. No. Any questions for our news company? Or as the Scottish Empire together? Because why not? We are a peacekeeper, but the current standing king, his health is so degenerating. So he may die very soon, and his first son will take over. And that's a time not even the Scottish people want to live in. Because the first son, so ever since the king's first son was born, uh, he gave his first son nothing but love, kindness, and peace, hoping that um, he wouldn't turn the same way as him. But with that has just fueled anger and hatred towards the nations that don't agree, don't follow the Scottish ways. He has another 6 sons, but there's not a likelihood that the other of the 6 sons will take control. There used to be 9. The other 3 died to unknown causes. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yep. Ooh. Don't shut it on the news camera's face. The news camera does not appreciate this. Hmm. Yeah, as I said, and as our main broadcaster said while we were coming in, um, an underdeveloped area. Hmm. Hmm. That's understandable because security reasons. So the Canadian military, as I'm assuming, what will be gracing over next. So, are we going to are we going to be standing on the outside, or are we gonna head in? Ah, okay. Under construction. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. Uh, so steam goes into a turbine that produces electricity. Yes. The Great Canadian Highway. Yep. Deja vu. Oh, yeah. Jesus hover. Sorry. See, this is the reason why I almost lost my job last week. Ah. Yeah. I could kind of tell that because this patrol boat looks like it's meant to get sunk. No, no, insult intended. And they look both seem to be PT boats of sorts. So you're not a very poised military for even though how much coastline you have. Oh, flick, flick. So it's quite useful. So the little brother, or are they both the same ship? Yeah. You store the dead bodies. Weapon and use. Oh. Ah. Well, just pray to God that the Nordic don't see this, or they're probably going to attempt to invade you. Ah. Yeah, so now you're a threat to every navy in the world. I'm sorry, that was a little bit sarcastic. I'm sorry about that. Uh so, out of curiosity from actually coming from the king, um because he's just called in while he's watching this live, they'd the king would like to offer you a naval battle. A test one, a training exercise, of course, but one nonetheless. He said he'd only bring one ship. He hasn't disclosed to us which one though. Ah, yeah, for Canada for right now. So we'll have to come back later to see improved Canada. So I get more Canada news reports, so I'm not thrown out of my job and left homeless, working for the military building tanks. So, ah, so in case if they pick up refugees, yeah, ah, okay. And the leader of Canada just blacked it out of here. All right. Well, anything you'd like to sign off with, sir? No, nothing at all. Okay. So that was Canada. Thank you, our Greenland news team. We're not sure exactly how to respond to some of the things that you said and what happened in Canada, but you know, but it's nice to see we have a nice neutral Canada that won't be being offensive anytime soon, unless if aggravated into offense. Which, if our current king dies, may happen. So, um, good day to all of you, and hopefully all of you enjoyed our news report, because we don't want to be put out of a job. So please, 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 please like our news report and subscribe to the channel so the king doesn't kill us.